So a friend came by and we were talking, and then he looked at this drawing. He was like, "Hey, you're missing something." And he told me about a triangle thing. I don't know. He knows about photography, so he was like, "Yeah, put this head a little bit up so you can create this triangle. It's not everything aligned like that." So cheers to Mithil. Thanks for the note, and we're continuing with this. So that's important. That's why it's so important to have like-minded friends that helps you and to just helps you improve things. Let's finish this pose. Amazing. So I was tracing this dude with this part. Okay, this dude is done here. Oh yeah, then on top of this is that I'm going to create a polish pass, but for now it's working there. Let's work on this dude. Boop. Then using the deformers here to open this shape a little bit. Using the ghost pivot point to move this something like here, and this something like here, and then here comes like this. Awesome. um this head also comes, oopsie, let me block this rough pass so I don't see it anymore, and then poop. Then we're coming like this. Awesome. Then this goes like this. And then I'm just tracing on top of the rough pass, but I'm not being too precise right now because I know that I eventually will do a draw over on top to polish all of this craziness. And the thing that I spend the most time that when I'm animating actually is in the posing. I love posing. So because for me it's like designing. And as I told you about my PTSD design, the graphic designer story, I just spend some time until everything is working almost perfectly. But sometimes having extra eyes is useful. That's why I also contact my mentors when I need some help or when I'm not able to see something, and they're like, "Hey, here." I'm like, "Amazing, thank you very much." That's why it's important to connect with people, to talk with people, to have friends, and not even like, and sometimes not even animation friends, like even just friends in general. On the Chihuahua film, the best feedback that I received was from a friend of mine that is also an animator, but like I get feedback from different type of people, like directors and all of that. And this friend that is just an animator that is starting gave me an amazing feedback, an amazing feedback that inspires me to just change some things that will improve the project big time. So yeah, never underestimate anyone. Well, I don't, and I ask for feedback. I ask for feedback, and I'm open to listen to them and apply it. So I have to apply the same thing here to avoid losing this rounded corner. So the thing that I'm doing here is telling like this layer, don't round my corners or I'll kill you, and that's exactly what it does. So I'm going to, oopsie, I'm going to bring, dude, I would love to just dedicate this video to posing, but this video, the reason that I am posing is because I'm testing the rig, and now I'm finding some things that will take me out from the posing mindset for a bit and put in my hat of a rigger again. And here, for example, let me reset these things here, like this, and here like this. Boop. Okay, now I think all of this, yeah, is cut by the head. You know what? Let me do something crazy here. Let me take this head out of here for a bit, and I will take this jaw and create this shape for the mouth. Oh, even this is cutting that thing? Come on, let's get out of here for a second. So I'm focusing only on these shapes to create that mouth shape that I'm looking for. And it's like that. I remember when I was learning 3D animation, I have one of my teachers that was teaching me 3D animation, Jim Vanderkyle. I was like so pissed off at the beginning while I was learning 3D animation because, dude, I couldn't do anything because something on the program will just you like something will appear from the program. Something will appear like a fucking I swear, like I'll do this so I can go and edit this and delete because I'm trying not to swear. And the thing is, like, I was trying to animate, but there was always a technical stuff that was not allowing me to just enjoy the freedom or the experience of animating. And I was like, dude, I was like telling like Jim, hey, it's like, how is that you are able to just manage this technical stuff that is not allowing you to experience animation, to enjoy the animation process? And he was like super nice advice that I carry in many different areas of my life right now. And it's like when I'm animating and all of those type of things happens, I take my animation hat for a bit, whoop, and I put my detective hat. And I was like, what? And he was like, yeah, I put my detective hat and then I'm trying to find the problem. So he was approaching those things as a detective. And I feel like that's a very nice way of seeing things, or just not getting neurotic about it and being just like accepting that. And it's like, okay, it's time to put my detective hat and solve this issue so I can continue enjoying the animation process. And that helped me big time into continuing and actually learning 3D animation. And yeah, I wanted to share that with you because that helps me a lot. And now I'm putting my rigger hat again to figure out how can I get these shapes on this dude. Let's see how this looks. Not bad. Not bad. A little bit horrible, but not bad. Awesome. And then I'll put the neck here and open this like this. You'll be like, Henry, but if you twin that, this will be a mess. No. Because I don't depend on the twin of two-bone harmony. What? But that's something that you'll see when I start animating. I actually use the twin, and I'm happy when I'm seeing all the pieces moving like crazy, like all over the place. I'm like, amazing. Give me that. On top of that, I'm going to build a crazy cool animation. Maybe I think I get used to it because sometimes my rigs are a little bit messy. But I'm getting better. I'm getting better at it. I'm getting better at it. This is a little bit more flat. And then I'll take this, duplicate this, and on this duplicated thing, I'm going to create this new layer here. And then on top of this, I'm going to create the new drawing with the brush, with a clean brush. There you go. Guys, if you only speak English, you would like to listen to a crazy cool band in Spanish, I'll recommend Cuarteto de Nos. Good luck on trying to write that. Amazing music. Amazing music. Okay, whatever. Let's go. Let's go back here. And it's because I'm listening to that while I'm working here. So I'm trying to have some contrast between the straight and curved lines here. Awesome! And then I'll come and do something like this and something like this. Get rid of these transparent lines and then just start cutting off this. Okay, go away, 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 go away. And then I can grab this paint on painted tool and paint inside of this and send this. There you go, like that. And this extra teeth that I don't need, I'll just put behind so I don't mess with the rig too much. And poop, there you go. Beautiful. Now it's a little bit, I don't like too much that it's too thick, that line of the lips, but also makes this look like it's like the lips of the of the dogs, but it's just me justifying that mistake. Is the former open like that? That's crazy bad. Whatever. Oh, yeah, I can do this. No, come on. Me trying to get rid of this line. Well, I'll figure it out eventually. There you go. That's the head. And see, this curve is a little bit too messy. So on the polish pass, I'll go and clean the line so it's a little bit more rounded. Okay, there you go. We have that line. This line should go a little bit lower. Something like this. Black. And this thing will come here. Actually, it's this one here. Wait, why are you cutting like this? Crazy line. Awesome, now it worked. That's another thing. When I am nibbling too much in Toon Boom, like with rigs, sometimes I start missing doing traditional. That's why I combine both, and that's why I'm trying to do some rough animation on top, and then on top of that rough animation, working with the rigs. So I have the best of both worlds. Another cool thing is like one of my mentors, one of my the best mentors that I had about 2D animation is about to release a mentorship. So that'll be super crazy cool. I look forward to see what he's going to make. And if you're interested, yeah, let me know. And then when he releases the thing, I'll let you know. I learned all I learned a lot from him in terms of 2D animation in general. But as I mentioned in the previous video, one of the things that I learned the most with him or with the mentors that I look is the stability to develop my work ethic and my discipline to the next level. But amazing. There you go. It's a little bit messy here. What is this? This is the upper body. Okay, I'll clean that eventually. Wait, why are you doing this? Crazy dude. Awesome, I have to clean those lines. Let's pose this head here. And then this goes behind. This comes here. Now this mouth, why is not revealing here on top? It's been cut by the head. Yeah, everything is cut by the head. It's because of the outer patch. Okay, here I need to copy the open mouth that I built here to here. The entire mouth, come here. Copy, paste. And then I'm taking this and modifying this to get to that shape. Something like this. Something like this, and something like Ooh, those teeth are not attached to that thing. So mouth PP will have the same properties as the mouth P, and the upper teeth will be connected to the mouth PP. Awesome. You see? Oopsie. And also the nose is not connected to the mouth PP? Come on. Now it's connected to the mouth PP. I'm keying everything just in case. Now I can control this beautifully. And then I'm trying to deform these things to get to the shape that I designed before. So it's something like this. Maldito invierno del 91. Awesome. We're going like this. Boop. Awesome. Boop. There you go. You see, I'm getting to that shape. Oops, 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 oops. Where are my deformers on this one? I don't have deformers, so I'm going to copy nodes, duplicate selected nodes, copy these deformers here. Amazing. Amazing. And then this comes like this. So I'm just trying to clean those shapes. And then I'm hiding these teeth inside of the mouth. And then grabbing one of this, just duplicating this. Oopsie, wrong one to select to duplicate, this one. And on top of this one is that I'm going to start designing the teeth. Now I can do something like this. Boop. And then I cut here, oopsie. Cut here, cut here. Amazing. And then I'll paint unpainted all of this, black. And it's there. And then I'll grab all of these teeth that should be behind and move them behind. Pa, 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 pa. So the cool thing about this is, like, as I mentioned before at the beginning of this video, once I design this mouth and this connection of this mouth with the head, if other animators join the project eventually, you have to copy and paste this head with this mouth, and they will be able to reuse this and not have to just move as much as the rig as I'm doing right now. I can even create master controllers to reveal these things, but nah. There you go. Whoa, whoa. Now this head, I have to reveal this mouth, this jaw. Oh, this is the neck. Neck, get out of here for a second. Beautiful. Something like this. And then this comes like this. Amazing. So it's just moving all of these pieces around until I have these clean shapes. Ah, there you go, dude. Then I can move this up. Oopsie, no, bad idea. This is the jaw. I can move this eye up. Now, then I can just squash this a bit there. There you go. And then this also move up. There you go, amazing. Awesome. I have the face there. What is this? Ah, it's the lower mouth. I'm just trying to clean this a bit so it's not too messy. There you go. Cleaning these things. So as I mentioned, maybe I'll record a specific video when the rig is done just to pose, just posing, because it's crazy cool. And I can show you my process of how I pose, how I design my poses. Oopsie. No! Maybe I can just make this head. Yes, that's it. Amazing. Perfect. Then move this here. This will be a long video now, but I'm about to wrap up. Awesome. This dude looks a little bit worried more than angry. So I'm going to figure out how to make him look angry more in the future when I'm animating. Right now, I'm just testing the rig, posing, and finding all the things that I can fix. So this dude comes a bit higher, something like this. And I'll put here this and take this thing and create a better taper line over here. That's the nice thing about creating this, about having these cutters here. It helps a lot into having more control over those taper lines. Wait, where's the body? This is the body. What is happening there? Oh, is this? That is that line. Where is this line here? Is the overall? What is that thing, dude? What is that thing? No. Is this thing here? Or is this thing here? No. Okay, whatever. I'll fix you later. And here I need like a sharp corner. So here's where that point will be the intersection between my two deformers. Oh, it's this line which is bothering there. So I'm going to move this up. Yes, you see, that's why we have to have clean deformers so we don't have those things messing up around these places. There you go. Awesome. Now, I really like this negative space that I'm creating by having the leg over there, and I feel like I can just also have something like this here, like tapering like that, and this could be something like this. Cleaning that line there. Awesome. Back leg is really nice. This should be here so the knees are aligned. Oop. Now this line here is cutting very awfully here. Where that comes from? There you go, fixed. I just send it back. Ah, beautiful. Now this thing here should be something like this, actually. Awesome. Now things I have to fix. This eye should be in front of this, fixed. So if I can to move these eyes back and forward, like forward and backward, and to keep those behind those line arts, I have to just grab all of this, create a cutter, and make, hey guys, you will always be cutted by the line of this thing. And there you go. Now I have that thing cutted by that part there, and the nose is still there. Now, why are you? No, now you're cutting with that thing. Oh, there you go. Cheating a little bit over here. There you go. So this is how I test the rig. This is a quick pose that I am making just to test everything. And if I turn this off, whoop, I have this. And on top of this, I will do another pass. Oops, there's a tangent here. And on top of this, I'll do another pass, just polishing everything. Want to do that right now or no? Let's create a new layer here. Pop. And for example, on this new pass, I'll grab this color, for example, and start putting nodes around. Like for example here, this is a bad shape. I have too many things breaking here. So I can one line this here with an S. I can even one line all of this, like from here to here. I can one line all of that. I like this angle here, and maybe here I can have a more of a straight curve here, so I can have that contrast between a curvy line here and a straight curve here. Here I can also straight this line like this, and I can have this something like more tapering more towards the top. These two, it's not that tapered here, so I can taper that more towards the top, and then this goes like this. Amazing. This is working well. What else here? Here I can take all of these, dude, and squeeze these a little bit towards the front. Amazing. And then here I can continue my draw over and be like, okay, I like this pose. I like this that shape. Let's open this shape a bit more here, and let's taper this more towards the top, so we have this shape. And this curve, instead of making this like this, let's make this like this, so it actually looks like it's looking that direction. We can move this eye a little bit towards here. Amazing. That will be the note for that dude. In terms of these knees, I can either move this knee a little bit up, so I can have that shape here, something like this, and I can have this shape here. Amazing. And here for the body, also here one lining here. So I have a curve here. I can pop it straight here, and then again go to a curve here. Amazing. And another curve here. There you go. Those will be my notes. Then in terms of in the render view, I need an overlapping line here, and I need to polish this line so it's not like crack and then like this, but it's one line from here to here, and then connects here, and I can even push this shape to make this dude feel more angry. Now it feels more disgusting. What if I go like this with this dude? Now it actually looks angry, so I can play with those type of things. I can even grab these and have like the create a cheek layer, so I can be like, hey, cheek layer here, cheek layer here. What else? I can add a deformer here on the hair, so I can curve those straight lines like this, so it goes around the form. So add deformers to the hair. Awesome. What else here? Let's see the render view. I have to fix this. Fix that. What? Fix that. Other than that, here round this shape, softer. Uh, yeah, that'll be fix that. Then everything else in here is looking well. And here, oh, this part of the line here. So I'll put dots here. I think that's the anti-aliasing or something like that. Put like as or resize the color art. Resize color art. That's it. Maybe making the lips thinner. Awesome. One line the neck. One line the neck. And the rest is nice. Maybe I can move this knee a little bit up. So move knee up. And this part here, this rounded thing should be like this. So it goes, I'm imagining this shape around the forearm. It will be something like this. So this will be like distort around the forearm. Belly. Awesome. So see, sometimes we just have to detach from just moving things randomly and stop moving things randomly, but stop, create a new layer, and you could be your best director. You could be your best guy to ask for feedback. If you just take a moment, create a new layer, and start looking for all of the things, all of those details to polish your design. And that's the point, is to get to the point in which you become your best judge. So yep, hope you like this video and hope it's helpful in some way. And I think I'll divide this video into parts. So on the next video, I'll clean these characters to get to a super nice polished pose, and then keep posting this dude to find all the things that I can fix of the rig, all the things that I can fix on the rig at this point. So when I move to the animation, everything will be a party when I move to the animation process. So see you next time. Bye. Boop.